the kingmaker of the Ghana state. All these traditional leaders representing the Ghana Manche and the Ghana state is part of what we're witnessing today. A great day ushering in Ghana Month right here on TV3, Onua TV, the rest of the platforms of Media General, 3FM, Onua FM, among many others. Tradition, regalia, right here.
Nananum Nimeke Namen, custodians and legends of our rich cultural heritage, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, including those of you watching from across the world, welcome to our grand of Ghana Month, a month where we take time to reflect on our rich cultural heritage. We appreciate every facet of it, and of course, what identifies us as a people. You're very, very welcome. This is the official launch. Roland?
Well, certainly. And it means that with the array of people that we have, made up of great traditional leaders, foremostly leading, representing the Ghana state, as well as other traditional kingdoms around Greater Accra, we say welcome. And the Nutepewala, did I pronounce your cultural troop name very well?
Oh, Nutepewala.
Nutepewala.
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
Wonder working God.
Wow.
Wow.
Clap for yourselves. And I have to say, as auspicious as the day is, what we always do when it comes to Ghana Month is to make sure that we assume our own titles. Today, I decided to be an elder from the Dagbang Kingdom because we have enough chiefs representing various kingdoms across Ghana right here. And
representing the people of Alavanyo, Today you can call me Mamaga Amapeto Hobwaji the Second. Hobwaju the Second.
Ah,
yes,
beautiful.
Paramount Queen Mother
Beautiful.
of Alavanyo.
And I'm Mbasohoyeni from the Daban Kingdom. Don't I deserve a round of applause?
You do.
What about you?
And I am representing the woman I was named after, the proud Queen Mother of Asante Achim Agogo, Her Royal Highness Nana Amenua.
Nana Amenua, Yadawase.
Nice.
Akwaba. Yamamunyina Akwaba. What we want to tell you today is that not only do we represent tradition and culture right here on TV3, Onua TV, 3FM, as well as when it comes to Onua FM with tradition and culture, but we also represent that throughout the days of the month. So I think for many of the times you see us sometimes in our fugu, in our kaftans, each day of the week, depending. So sometimes you see me in the tie, sometimes also, you see me also in the tradition. And then this one is courtesy Dr. Salifu Combat.
I knew that name was
of
coming.
the Boku Presbyterian Hospital. I'm grateful to Dr. Salifu Combat of the Boku Kingdom, the Kusao area.
All right. A few dignitaries to also acknowledge this morning. I saw you welcoming Nime and Name. Well, we've also got in our midst Niteko Okain Raindrop, the first Teko Churu Manche. He is representing the Gamanche for us. Please,
A round of applause.
A round of applause.
Fantastic.
Yes. He came with his own entourage. Thank you so much for gracing our occasion. Thank you.
We also have in our midst a number of dignitaries as well. And I have to start representing some of the great institutions as well as sectors of the creative arts of our country, the Republic of Ghana. The legendary David Donto is among our midst. Please, a round of applause for him. We also have representing the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Art, the Sector Minister, Ablajifa Gomashi, and we have Divine Kwame Usansa, who is Director also for Culture and Creative Arts. Please give him a round of applause for me. And then we also do have Kafui Danko. A round of applause to our own Kafui Danko, newly appointed
from the Film Authority.
Charlie, fantastic position, fantastic position. And the only thing I did, and I know that this one is different. She wasn't in her car with the air conditioning on, so I know this one truly Ghanaman representation.
All right. You mentioned Nutepe Wala Cultural Group, right? Let's also give it up for Efajinam Bobo Band.
Hey, a round of applause for them.
Efajinam. And early on this morning, especially on TV3 New Day, and of course AJ and everyone clad in our beautiful traditional regalia. Let's give it up for Nana Ohui Royals.
Fantastic. Nana Ohui Royals. Give them a round of applause.
Nana Ohui Royals.
And I also have to say that we have representing the Bogu traditional area, the Zosolimna, our own Johnny Hughes, the Zosolimna of the Bogu traditional area.
Amazing. Now, while at it, also acknowledging that as we are in Ghana month, we are not only going to be wearing Ghanaian or proudly Ghanaian outfits, also drinking proudly Ghanaian beverages. We have our official refreshment for today's grand launch from Bell Beverages, proudly made here in Ghana. Also making sure that we're all staying hydrated and refreshed.
Beverages.
And Bell Beverages. Yes.
Bell Beverages.
Yes, so Bell Aqua and all the amazing drinks that come with it in the Bell Beverages family. We say thank you so much for coming on board and refreshing us. And also, as we're in Ghana month, we need to eat authentic Ghanaian meals. And we have here OJ's Kitchen, bringing some authentic.
Give it up for OJ's. Do they have everything?
But they brought speciality of gobe.
Fun.
So gobe is repping here. Thanks to OJ's Kitchen. A big
the thing I love about gobe, when you eat it, especially for those who, when I was younger, I used to do Pongpo, uning pongpo. Wala tu wala. So you eat it in the morning, you drink water.
And then,
till evening when you retire,
good.
you eat some banku before you sleep.
Wow. As well, OJ's Kitchen, thank you. And Carbs Lounge, a big thank you as well to Carbs Lounge. And we have a host of variety, or a different variety of delicious Ghanaian cuisine, courtesy Carbs Lounge and OJ's Kitchen, to ensure that we are truly represented in the month of March.
All right.
And then we also told you that we always represent tradition culture. And foremostly, you know, when it comes to the best tradition, cultural, beauty, intelligence contest ever, live, reality show on television right here in our Republic of Ghana. It is Ghana's most beautiful.
Absolutely.
And we have represented
Let me give you the wave. Let me give you the most beautiful wave.
Let me do the whole this.
Yeah.
Oh, Nana,
This is how we do it. This way, this way, this way.
Right.
The Queenie Wave.
And we have some of our past queens and contestants also represented right here. I have Queen Safua. Queen Safua, where is she?
Amazing.
Okay. Oh. Please, a round of applause again for Queen Safua.
And of course, representing as well, we have some of our ex-housemates from Perfect Match Extra.
Dude.
None other than Kwame is also here.
Kwame, perfect match. Perfect match.
New season is coming. New season is coming.
Tradition and culture in the house of Perfect Match. We also have Queen Makafui, Ghana's most beautiful contestants. Let's welcome. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic.
Okay, shall we move on with some more acknowledgements? Do you love where you are seated this afternoon? Do we love the setup? Do we love the setup?
Yes.
Oh, I cannot hear you. Do we love the setup?
Yes.
You love the setup?
Right,
Give it up.
Let's
Give it up.
appreciate event engineer planners. Please,
Yes.
let's give it up for them. Let's give it up for them. I hope I got the name correctly. And then our title sponsor, Kivo Eshishe. Let's give it up for Kivo as well. Thank you very, very much. All right, so moving on quickly. Are we ready? Are we ready for the next speaker?
Yes.
Of course, we know why we are here, but officially we need to hear from an official who will tell us why we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure from all three of us to welcome our COO, Mr. Nyama Ishen Fameye, for the welcome address. Please, let's give it up for Mr. Nyama.
Hello and good morning. I have been forced into a three-piece agbada. That is not something I wagered I'll be doing this morning. But under the circumstances, I will manage. It lets me understand that the big men suffer. And I'm beginning to wonder which is more complicated, a three-piece agbada or a three-piece suit. And so it seems to me to be the case that as Africans, we exchange one stifling dress for another. And as we stand now, we do not know where to go. Amatedu tells us the story of whether we go to Cape Coast or Elmina, and we don't know. Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ghana Month. I am shocked and surprised to find out that a year has passed already. I stand on all protocols that have been already acknowledged, including those that have welcomed the representative for the Gamanche, the representative from the National Film Authority, the representative from Ghana Tourism Authority, and our own beloved Uncle David Donto, famously known as Ghana Man, if you are old enough to know. Today I came accompanied by Oba Penyin Efua Praba of Kinagre Street, house number 16/1, Cape Coast. That happens to be my maternal grandmother. I also came accompanied by my grandfather, Odejram Kojo Krensil IV of Abakrampa in the Central Region. I came accompanied by my paternal grandmother. She was called Makuma Azunsama from Hamile near Nandong. I came accompanied by all these kinsmen and guardians of mine. I also like to acknowledge my current overlords as I live. I acknowledge Dasibre Kwedwe Usi the Fourth, Omahini of Abazi, who is my paternal granduncle. I acknowledge also now Professor Porkuchiri Denandomna. The story of our land, Ghana, is laced with memories of uncountable marriages and business relationships from tribes north to south. One that speaks to tolerance, love, partnerships, fruitfulness, and most important of all, peace. This is the story of my life, but I believe that this is a story similar to that of almost everybody in this house. It's no different from that of Raymond, of Roland, of Na, of Cookie, and many others, because built within us are the blueprints of several tribal bloodlines that have congregated into what we are today. Incredible multi-tribal partnerships have graced this country from long and afar. In 1928, the first recorded high life song, we call it Yamponsa, was recorded by a band called the Kumasi Trio. But the name belies the source of these gentlemen, because yes, they lived and enjoyed Kumasi, but they were a band of 3 men who had traveled from Cape Coast and Elmina to live and work in Kumasi. In the 70s, we also acknowledge the story of Osibisa, a band of men who came across Ghana and were the first black Africans to go on a world tour. These men included Sola Mafio, a proper Ganyobi on drums. There also was the legendary keyboard Wizkid and Tadi boy Kikijan. His boss and big brother was also in the mix. They called him Kweku Adabanka Tontu, popularly known as Mac Tontu, a Kumasi guy. All these speak to the story of Ghana and how people from many walks of life and from far and near come together to make the nation proud. Our current Black Stars reads like an encyclopedia of Ghanaian names. Ziku, Seidu, Entry, Inaki, Ajete, Semenyo, and etc. are all members of one team wearing the red, gold, green that we cherish. Today, I also like to acknowledge 2 friends who have since passed very recently. Everybody loves the story of a man called, and who I love affectionately. It almost brings me to tears. The story It is the story I love to tell with pain. It's the story of Stephen Abebiu, a well-known nature journalist and videographer. This is a man who toured the country and documented every single waterfall in this country, famous and unknown. His book, Chasing Waterfalls, is one that I would highly recommend for you. Just very recently, the story of Mauli Semevo is another we all love. We enjoyed his wit. We enjoyed the pain he brought us. We enjoyed the laughter he gave us. But most importantly, he taught us to think. Malco, rest in peace. Mauli, rest in peace. Steve Abebiu, rest in peace. And like your name says, Brebium. From the bewitchingly beautiful landscapes of this country is a story I also like to tell. In 1734, the story is told of a man called William Anton Amu. William Anton Amu was a man who was born in Denagzim. He was given as a gift to a Dutch Indian company who presented him as a present to the Prince of Wittenberg. He was a man called Wilhelm Anton. He was a duke. Now, William Anton Amo became a very brilliant chap, and in 1734 became the first African man to earn a PhD. His PhD 400 years ago was entitled Reflections on What is Proper and Sober. It takes me to 3 reflections we would like to make today, and then I'll close. I would like us to make 3 short reflections on cocoa, on galamsey, and on the story of Ghanaian enterprise. I'll start with the story of cocoa. Cocoa is responsible for 30% of this country's foreign income earnings. That's $2 billion a year. It employs 800,000 farmers, and we export 600,000 metric tons of cocoa every year. But I wonder if you knew that the price of cocoa is not fixed in Ghana. I wonder if you also know that as a Ghanaian, you could not buy raw cocoa beans to convert into any product. If you are tempted to do so, you would have to pay a re-import duty of 59%. Maybe you also do not know that if you bought a bar of chocolate for 34 cedis, the farmer who planted the cocoa will only get 1 cedi 80 pesos. It is a matter that requires a lot of reflection, but one that I cannot do in the 3 or 4 minutes that I have to speak here. We'll tell the story of Ghanaian enterprise, and we all like to talk about how we must grow what we eat and export what we cannot eat. Every time I see a trade mission going far to the Middle East and the Far East and to Europe, I say, why do we think so far? Just 7 hours by road away is a city called Lagos. It has as many people as the people in the whole of Ghana. They eat everything we eat, and they have higher purchasing power than we have. I am hoping and praying that a day will come when, if you enter the supermarket in Lagos, you will find 10 Ghanaian products that are bestsellers. That alone will change local industry in this country. I would like to end with a story about galamsey. Growing up, we were told that in the rivers and the forests lived gods and ancestors who protected us. But somehow, everybody that has been fingered in galamsey claims that it wasn't me. And nothing seems to be happening. We are at our wits' end, Nananom. And today I am asking our Nananom and our gods who lives in the rivers. Like educated people say, I'm writing them a memo. It is just a gentle reminder. Please visit these wicked souls in the middle of the night. And when you visit them, please do the needful. Just do the needful, and we shall be grateful for what you have done for us when morning breaks and we find that they are no longer with us and we can live in peace and restore our rivers and our water bodies. I'd like to end here and to thank you for coming. I'd like to tell you that this is a story of love. That Ghana Month is when we embrace culture. Ghana Month is when we learn to cherish our customs, our food, our faith, our one togetherness, and the love we have for each of the tribes that are resident in this country. Let us learn our culture. Let us love our food. Let us love our customs. Let us love our costume. And above all, let us love each other, because embedded in the story of this land is a people who are united by faith and who have come together by the land that we have been given to share. Thank you, God bless you, and happy Ghana Month.
Onua TV, the full crowd tomb, we are the Bandmasters, the ultimate live band reality show. What ya will be to me, I'm a stage na soja. Yes, you share the best 8 to 10 man live band grouper. Ebe team ababe jina brani. Our the biggest live band reality show. Our Ghana Hanum say. Ujimu who say Sebane live banda. Ujina suye padia. Any umre na suno. So ababe share talent, or creativity, and I feel stage presence. Audition trainer too. Share me minute 15th March. Our Micklin Hotel Kumasi. And I feel yawa 20th March. Our TV3 Executive Theatre. Kanda Nina 9 a.m. They are short dishes nasi. Buahuna bre na betre di enti our live band group no ye mamo kwai na mo strain. Onua TV, the full crowd tomb, we are the Bandmasters, the ultimate live band reality show. what ya will be to me, I'm a stage na soja. Yes, she share the best 8 to 10 man live band grouper. A bit Timaba Bejina Brani, or the biggest live band reality show. Our Ghana Hanum say, Mujimu who say, Sebane live banda, Mujina Suye Padia, and your own brain asuno, so about show talent, or creativity, and I feel stage presence, audition trainer too. Shia Mimine that 15th March, our Micklin Hotel Kumasi, and I feel Yawa that 20th March, our TV3 Executive Theatre, Kanda, Nina 9 a.m. They are sure this is Nasi. Buahuna Bray, na betre the enti our live band group no, ye mamo kwai na mo strain. Onua TV, the full crowd back tomb, where ye the bandmasters, the ultimate live band reality show. What ya will be to me, I'm a stage na soja. Yes, she share the best 8 to 10 man live band grouper. A bit Timaba Bejina Brani, or the biggest live band reality show. Our Ghana Hanum say, Mujimu who say, Sebane live banda, Mujina Suye Padia, and your own brain asuno, so about show talent, or creativity, and I feel stage presence, audition trainer too. Shia Mimine that 15th March, our Micklin Hotel Kumasi, and I feel Yawa that 20th March, our TV3 Executive Theatre. Kanda, Nina 9 a.m. They are sure this is Nasi. Buahuna Bray, na betre the enti our live band group no, ye mamo kwai na mo strain. Onua TV, the full crowd back tomb, where ye the bandmasters, the ultimate live band reality show. What ya will be to me, I'm a stage na soja. Yes, she share the best 8 to 10 man live band grouper. A bit Timaba Bejina Brani, or the biggest live band reality show. Our Ghana Hanum say, Mujimu who say, Sebane live banda, Mujina Suye.
And we're back Thank you very much indeed. A round of applause for them, please. Come on, put your hands together. Welcome back. This is Ghana Month, and we're celebrating the month of March in Ghana. We call it Ocho Krikri. And for those of you who don't know what it means, if you look at the sun, at this time, it is hot. So, Ocho Krikri. It is burning hot. What is here? I know I confused Kakra.
Sir.
Now, on father's uncle, where they? Ellen, it's a saying.
Toyota. In your jugba.
Oh, you need.
Oh, fine it.
Fine, if you mean.
Enjoyable.
And I'll be. Oh, you need. Few. Few. Oh, you need few. Hello. Nushishi.
Minushishi.
Oh, your jugba.
Toyota.
Eh? And in this month of March, we're going to learn our language. I tell you what, it's going to be very, very educative on all our media general platforms. Oba kaseni ojogban. Ebesha de pa jebi. Na Onua TV no. Enshishe be na wo ho. Chichemwe.
Mame matifo yina nya hwefo yina kwa babiem. Na me representing ye de ne to me. Oji ahoho na jebi. Intimidi no jebi no. Ifri
National House of Chiefs.
National House of Chiefs President. Also, your Paramount Chief. I was a few years.
Now, then, Uniska.
Oh, and some Coco Guapasso. In young way.
In Anso Toy.
A web betne.
Because on always can I would I say
the metono. It's a Japadi, a Japadi.
It's in Yamana or she on your way, a nest of kin for you. Hey,
I want to bar.
Say,
I want to bar.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say.
Oh yeah.
I want to say. Meka nana ojawo ho jebi. Nekasa.
Ntiapo.
Sefi.
Ntiapo.
I want to pa. I want to pa.
Yeah.
Yo.
You think say you go feel
right now you were bullying Helen with
but you couldn't bully me.
Okay, so Onua TV so she be brave na ye de gu apono so e wo Ghana Month mu obeje di say Ashase na captain ene efiatago ne nyamesem baaye no omoje hihye bebre de gu akwam say afi we bosumi we yina mu ye Ghana Month ntimbe hu ya fade say ya medru tembia me hu say ye captain kama Ghana nyema ko a ena ye ba be hye no sa bosumi we mu na ya make sure say ye wade oye ye be di Ghana nuane ye be fra Ghana ntema ye be ye Ghana bibia bi ade bia represent Ghana bia no ye be fa ne ye de ye hu se ne be ya me portray the rich culture ye wo e wo yema mu ha no mu say enti sa bosu mu de ye Ghana Month enti ye be dress bibia be ye Ghana niema ya fade ye ne bibia e be Ghana niema so no ya fade
entire
good
ni adish ne ye hye no
ne ye hye no
chale me nya bad sa o
me veti ase
me nya bad kra in left from me right
all right
mbe cook and ne jon fen le fen
o say
ona ka shi
you be no casamento
network na low
network na
now battery na fall
my say a vice presidential candidate na okọ mention no unso okọ na ntuma no na di pin abobom tinu afra na gentle be wa adwen se bi onim fra
asisa bod ne bo
oh na day get was
Helen, I mean, we're here because some people have been gracious enough to sponsor us. Who are we talking about? First of all, tell us your name.
Oh,
you know what's a matali? No,
oh, may I from me if you are crying.
If you are crying.
If you are crying, if you assume.
If you are crying.
If you are crying.
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 Okay.
But any or my tidy.
If you assume.
Assume in the eastern region.
Eastern region.
Yes, it's on the way to.
If you are crying.
If you are crying.
From Isum in the eastern region.
From the eastern region. But you hear my tidy. It can only be Yasantwa.
Two feet just so. And let the address now. Okay.
We're ready for war, ready for action, and also
against
Galamsey
or
against all the ills.
They should visit them at night and do the needful, the gods.
In fact, I support that Exactly.
The needful. The needful.
I don't know what that is, but whatever it takes
so
for
that
the
by the
canker
time
to
we wake
be
up,
eradicated.
they will not be the needful.
The needful would have been done. That's what we're hoping for. But the theme this year is promoting national cohesion through culture. And as we're doing it today, weaving the languages together, our attire, everything shows that we are one people with one destiny. And that's what we want to promote all throughout the month of March, which is Ghana Month, Heritage Month. A big thank you to all of our sponsors and partners this morning. Thank you. GTP. Edasepa Kivo, Edamwase, Bell Beverages, Omode Beverages, Ahudro Bibri, Abba, Sayenum, na refresh here. Also Cabs Lounge, the Dranyaba, authentic Ghanaian dishes, sayindi na yehonyeding, inya as well as OJ's Kitchen, or the Gobe,
no.
Ediaba, Gobe.
And no, 22nd of March.
Thank you.
Find your calendar. Circle that day, 22nd of March. All the Gobelites will be Gobelized. It will be a Gobelicious Gobelicis where we'll be analyzing Gobe. Right? The 3FM Gobe party.
Gobe.
You know the rice that is usually a money editon Gobe no? I said I said I the Odian Quenya.
Oh, okay.
A different ball game altogether. Lord Gob.
How Basso di Gobeso?
The Gob.
Ah, okay.
Gobelina.
Yeah, Gobelina. Yeah, Gobelina. And the Gobelin. I want to ask you, why is it that only those who sell Gobe are called Davi? I want to understand. Lutifafa. Is that an answer? They don't know.
But those who sell cocoa are also called Davi.
No, Hajia.
Davi cocoa.
No, that one is Exdo's creation. Have you gone to a proper Gobe joint and found Hajia there before? It's not there's no Gobe, it's watching you're buying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's what,
so the songwriter got it wrong.
No, he was being creative. Yeah.
Ofanacho mina ashoko adote teto.
Hey. Nimoje.
Ofana injeteshi.
Teshi ojeteng.
Injeteshi. Okpon we keni nine way.
Hey. Omi wawa den.
Ofana
ni otale e forward den che. Mene na mo represent.
Ofana mene manye jimi.
Manye ni jeng. Gamanye.
Injeteshi.
Hey.
Ofana
Sagane.
Wateshi me wo bo klala yen.
Okay.
Nekeno.
Okay. So I'm originally Guy and Fanti, but today I'm representing my people from Dagban. Because I'm a small chief in Dagban Kingdom.
Lovely.
Boa, Zosumlena. Of the Bogu traditional area in the Dagban Kingdom. So today, among all of you, I'm the only chief here. Aside the representatives of the Gamanche and the Senche.
But I'm a chief too.
Where?
A queen mother is a chief.
No.
A queen mother is a chief.
No, this one you are representing somebody. This one I am. I have my cola in my skin. Do you have?
But queen mothers don't have cola and stick.
But I'm telling you what I have. On that note, let's invite real royalty to address us. Ni Tete Ashong, the fifth, is the paramount two father, Senche, representing the Ga Manche of the Ga state. Actually, we'll put your hands together and let's welcome him as he speaks to us. Kindly find him a microphone for me, please, so that Ni can speak to us. And as I mentioned earlier, 22nd of March, 2025, at the Legon Park, right? That's
Mall, Legon City Mall. Legon City Mall, March 22nd, we have the 3FM Gobe Fest. Legon City Mall, March 22nd. Make sure you make a date with us. You know how it goes. A lot of food, merrymaking, a lot of fun for all of the family. The young ones also are not left out. There's something for everybody. Biamra, 22nd March, Legon City Mall. Brane Medi Gobe.
Now, more history come. What our microphone here? History come. Do kayo. Ya gamate, gamasate.
Makerebo boni game wo ame big bag.
Right.
E wa ke onuganyogbe isano le shi ameneje.
Na pepepe.
E wo mi neke na cho mi asoko be twa ke shi injection.
Okay.
Ni wo shi ame miji yo niji dabi enyo.
Okay.
E wo ke onuganyogbe ni ekole yoni ni egbe e with L-E-Y. Come on, Ashele, Mele, Okale, Echanke, Leji Yoni.
Clang clang.
Clang clang.
Number one.
Ke onu yogbe ni ekole end with KOR. Chake leji mone nyeno.
Shenyo.
Enyo.
Bini jenyo.
Leji bini jenyo. Ke onu KAI ka. Manka, Ashikai, Kokali, Betragashi, legit third born. Ke onucho, Ewatamocho, Chocho, Chocho, Chagashi, legit fourth born. Ewaka Onuganyugbe.
That's right.
If you hear the name of a girl, which ends with LEY, like Ashele or Mele, it means she's the first daughter.
First lady.
If you hear a girl's name, which ends with KOR, it means she's the second daughter.
Right.
So like Ashoko, I'm the second daughter. More
like my mommy, Kokoi.
Kokoi.
Yeah.
KOR means second. If you hear Kai, like Ashikai, Makai, third. If you hear TSO, means she's the fourth. So that's Chocho. I think a lot of us actually name Chocho.
Right.
So the first three letters would also tell you the town they're from.
Right.
So if you hear ASH,
Adole, Adoko, they are from Sempe.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll come back to the history lessons, but now let's listen to Ni Tete Ashong, the fifth. So Ni Teko, sorry about that. Ni Teko Okai Reindorf, the first, representing the Ga Manche. Ni Ofano Yana Wala Wambamanye. The mic on. The mic on.
Waka go away.
Amen.
Believe in a one danishing. Wa lenche. Akeshi ne foni ne kechewo. Ni waba benkene. Ni noni wohun wakeba shueshi ebiene. Echon wo shia keheni waje. Koni ehani noni afio. Keha leken kusun ne enye eyo mani. Ne yuradon Chimon kema jenshie makpa fa ifio ya ishibami koni wowo netweno akeshin nu obabi ene be fio me akekun ekeji obonifoi alo fio me ake wo kusum fio konu obana ni ko wo mi ahye wo he wona lechon yeshiwota mo na emi ne yo wo ba kpa ne fai keji na afi no koni wo ba batami wabasum koni wono enyani ehie fio ehawo won pafai
Yao
be ne kanemo makpane fai ake waba bote blafo emi nefe melon fio ehawo fe. Management of the TV3, distinguished invited guests, Naime, ladies and gentlemen, it affords me great honor to stand before you to deliver this speech on behalf of King Takite Kuchu II, the Gan Manche and overlord of the Gan state. The theme from what Niga has gathered is that TV3 is launching Ghana's Heritage Month to celebrate the major ethnic groups in Ghana and has chosen to start with the owners of the capital, Gan, and Gadangbe people, commonly referred to as the Gadangbes, who are indigenes of the Accra region. I hold Nigan's permission to welcome all to this occasion, as we say in Gan. Atu kuni ablekuma abakumawo. Bearing in mind the theme for the ceremony, I shall proceed to narrate part of the history of the Gan people to this gathering. Please bear with us. These are quite a page and they are lengthy, so please bear with us. Gan history. Historically, the Gan established their capital at Ayawaso, near the modern-day Pokwasi. In the Greater Accra region. At a point in time, following a power struggle, one of the foremost Gan Manchame, King Ayikushi, abdicated, leaving his son, King Aite, to hold on and build the Gan kingdom. To deal with that challenge, King Aite relinquished his role as Bulomo to the Gan chief priest. Aite, as king of Accra, established a formidable kingdom at Ayawaso, which by 1634 comprise Ayawaso, Great Accra, Small Breku, Little Accra, the coast, Labadi, now La, and Ningo. It expanded and had control over Akwamu and claimed Latebi, now Late. It stretched down to Adangbe, and he held slaves who farmed whilst others went fishing. Gamanche. Many Gamanche men ruled in Ayawaso before the Ga moved to the coast. Onua being the first to have arrived, those who settled on the way to Gamashi are the La, Teshi, and Osu people. Some of the famous Gamanche men and kings from Ayawaso to present day were Ni Ayikushi, Ni Aite. These are the names of past Gamanche men. Ni Aite, Ni Kwe Olai, Ola Mampong, Okai, who married Na Dede Okaibi, an Obutu princess. After the death of Mampong Okai, his wife, Dode Akaibi, acted for her son, Okaikwe, who was then very little, until he took over the throne and ruled, but his reign was cut short. Duakwao succeeded him, followed by Ni Okaikwe, Ni Ashongmo, Ni Ayikuma Tiekuba, Ni Oforitibo, Ni Tete Ahene Akwa, Ni Tekuchu, Ni Saba Osepre, Ni Amugi, Ni Kujo Okai, Ni Adama Okuraja, Ni Takikombe, Ni Oforigalo, Ni Yaote, Ni Takitewia, who ruled from 1862 to 1902, was exiled to Elimina. Ni Taki Obli, 1919 to 1929. Ni Taki Abu, 1934-1943. Ni Takitawia the second, 1944-1947. Ni Takikombe the second, 1948 and 1962. Ni Amogi the second, 1965 to 2004. Ni Takitawia the third, and Ni Taki Tekochu, who currently is the Gamanche. The Obutus have had a long relationship with the Ga, which is captured in the legend of Na Dodi Akaibi, who became a regent of the Ga state. To date, the people of Obutu also celebrate the Homowo festival, celebrated amongst Ga and some Dangbe people. Agotime. There is also a kingdom in the Volta region known as Agotime, made up of Ga Dangbes. There are 3 kronos or overlords in Ghana, namely the Kono of Yilo, the Kono of Manya, and Kono of Agotime. Those settled in Eweland, the title of the chiefs and queen mothers are expressed in the Dangbe language of Kono. Their queen mothers are also referred to as Manya. In the Volta region, the first settled at Avetime before finally settling in Agotime. The depot custom is a date performed for young girls. They speak the Ga Dangbe language, especially towns such as Afegame, Sukwe, brother, pronounced unfortunately a bit difficult here, Bekpazoho, and other local communities. They plant cotton and develop weaving. They are reputed as Kente weavers to date. Therefore, it is Gadangbe people in Agotime, Petoi, who have continued to weave Kente in the Volta region as well. The Akwemu Achim Asante, the Ga. It is not difficult to appreciate that since the Ga negotiated with the Europeans to construct their forts and castles for trading purposes, they became middlemen between the people from the hinterland and the Europeans, through which the Ga made profits. Surely the people of the hinterland wanted direct access to their Akan neighbors, became restless and kept fomenting trouble following the betrayal by Ga generals of the Akin Okankwe in 1677. The Akwemu and a former vessel overpowered the Ga kingdom, leading to the death of the Akin, who was said to have cursed the Ga before he committed suicide. Ga Ewe Togo relationship. His successor, King Ofori, fled Accra, first to Fetu. 2 princes left to the Republic of Togo, taking with them 2 Ga stools. One founded Glidzi, whilst the other took the stools and hid them at Zeula. Other Ga refugees joined them, where they founded 3 communities amongst the Ewes in Togo, namely Giliji, the capital, Zelwa, Aneho, in seaside settlement known as Little Popo. Even in Togo, they still fought wars until their prince Ashango gained control of the area from Little Popo to Keta and beyond. Thus, they are Ga settlers located in the present-day Togo, where they had continued to share kinship ties with Ga Dangbe of present-day Ghana. They have kept their Ga naming system, culture, and traditions, celebrating the annual WOHO festival with Asafo companies, singing Asafo songs corrupted with the Ewe language. The tradition remains to date. History has it that during the Akwemu, and the Ga kept fomenting trouble for them whilst collaborating with the European traders along the coast until the Achim support. The Achim were defeated and they went across the water to found the present Akwemu kingdom. The Achims became new rulers of Ga, like they did with Akwemus. The Ga kept fomenting trouble for the Achims until they were also overthrown by the Santis, who took over the spoils of the Achim, including the Ga kingdom. The Asante admitted they had no quarrel, as they say in those days, palaver. During the period of Asante control, the Ga cunningly maneuvered and sought assistance of the English and other local allies, including the Dangbes, and decisively defeated the Asante at the Katamanso War at 7th August 1826. And since then, it came to be said that the incontrovertible evidence is that for 199 years, no ethnic group in Ghana has dominated or attempted to dominate or exercise control over the Ga state. Ga oaths. There is evidence that Ga waged war and conquered the Anglo of Ewe land, and the Ga kingdom extended to Keta. To date, amongst the Ga during festivities, the Asafo Cheme and Asafo Nyeme explain defiantly the phrase Anglosro, Asantisro, and during the swearing oath and allegiance between Ga chiefs, the days of the 2 wars of Katamanso and Anglo are invoked. The Dodowa forest was said to be the main theater where the Asante was defeated, and therefore remains of a historical and spiritual significance to all Ga Dangbes. To defeat all 3 ethnic groups, which had previously triumphed over the Ga, who came down from the defeat to victory, reflects the Ga attitude, commonly known amongst other tribes, that when one is on top of them during the fight, the Ga will say that, when I get up, I will beat you. Unfortunately. Concept of Supreme Being. The Supreme Being is conceived amongst the Ga Dangbes as both male and female, and referred to as Ata for male and Na for female. Thus, the Ga Dangbe refers to the Supreme Being as Ata Na Nyungmo. This is concept of peculiar and commonly known amongst Ga Dangbes. The role of Wulome. Though the Wulome became visible to non-Ga Dangbes during the ban on drumming and noise making prior to the celebration of the annual WOHO festival throughout the Ga Dangbe region. In the traditional Ga Dangbe governance system, chief priests or Wulome were regarded as our leaders. It was believed that the Wulome combined role with that of the chiefs. Today, the Ga Manche on occasions plays the role of Wulome, just like other chiefs. Through currently, there is a clear distinction between a chief and a Wulomo. The Ga Dangbe look upon the Wulomo as the intermediary between the people and the Supreme Being. Pouring of libation. The Wulomo offer prayers and supplication, often referred to as pouring libation to him or her, also called Mau, our Creator, Okulejing, omnipresent. They pour libation using rainwater, considered unadulterated, yes, collected in the pot, that special abode of prayers called the Bachu, a place where prophecies are given for success in all our laudable endeavors. Wulome are considered holy and wear only white apparel. They don't view corpses. The Wulome do not view corpses at all, neither attend funerals, and are prohibited from wearing any footwear, just like Moses, who was commanded to remove his footwear in the presence of Yahweh. They go barefooted throughout the period of their reign. During the period of ban on drumming, the noise making, our Wulomai fast and pray for bumper food and fish harvest. Some prominent Gandangwe Wulomai considered senior Wulomai within Gamashi and Nai Wulomai, Gan Chief Priest Sakuma Wulomai, Kole Wulomai. These prominent Wulomai are co-opted members of the Gan Traditional Council, as well as being the lieutenants of the Gan Manche. The Gbabu Wulomo of Onua holds a special place amongst Wulomai in the Gandangwe region, and he is regarded as the highest amongst all Wulomai, most of whom owe allegiance to him. He plays a leading role in installation of the Gamanche. Pouring of libation of national festivals. Previous governments used Gan Wulomai as representatives of land owners to pour libation during the national festivals, such as Independence Day, celebrations, and all important special occasions, such as receiving foreign heads of states and dignitaries. The practice went down during the immediate past government era. We hope the pouring of libation as a distinct culture of the Gandangwe people must be restored. Castle and forts in the Gandangwe Kingdom. We have several of these forts and castles. We will not name all, but most of them are along the coast, Osu and main Accra. Gandangwe naming system. All of the tribes of Ghana, Gandangwe, have a unique naming system which follows chronologically. Children name their children after their fathers. So if Ayi fathers beget Ayite son, when Ayite begets a male child, he will name him Ayi. The names are so structured such that when one mentions his or her name, one is able to determine whether he or she is first, second, third, fourth, or fifth male. Again, one is able to tell the way, which means clan, to which the person belongs. Gandangwe naming system constitutes such a powerful incentive for them not to get involved in nefarious activities because of the opprobrium, which follows when one is exposed. Reflects on the entire family and clan, meaning when one does something bad, obviously it is easy to be identified. No doubt Gandangwe names are far and few between in criminal reports. Homowo Festival, which is very important to us as Ghanaians. Almost all tribes in Ghana celebrate Onua Festival, and the Gandangwe celebrate the Homowo Festival, which means hooting at hunger because of what we experience, which is preceded by a ban on drumming and noise making for 6 weeks. Of the planting of millet, the traditional meal popoi is prepared using unleavened corn dough cooked with steam and eaten with palm nut soup. The festival is so identified with Gandangwe such that it is celebrated in diaspora with the Gandangwe diaspora community, inviting Manchamen from homeland to visit and celebrate with them. You will bear with me that Ghana Homowo is one of the biggest festivals celebrated in the whole of this country. Twin Festival, a day to Homowo, we celebrate the Twin Festival in Gamashi, like an annual birthday celebration of all twins in Gamashi. This is a very popular festival that foreigners like observing. During the day, the twins celebrate their birthdays with food of the choice, including mashed yam mixed with palm oil with boiled eggs. When the sun starts going down from about 4 p.m., the twins come out dressed in similar attires and styles, carrying on the heads or by the agents on their behalf. Wooden bowls containing holy water mixed with spiritual herbs. As relatives sing following them, they become possessed spiritually, and their control becomes difficult, but they are guided all the way to the finishing line where the contents are emptied. This is a long line of twins involved. There are a long line of twins involved, with each exhibiting their own peculiar acts. The whole of Gamashi is choked during the period with roadblocks. I'm sure you have observed these things. Purity rites amongst the Gandangwes. The Gandangwe people have Atofo, while the Krobos have Dipo rites. The concept is to introduce girls to womanhood. I never know why we included men. It has to be. How are these rites performed? Parents send their qualified daughters to the chief priest. The girls undergo rituals tests to prove their chastity. On the first day, a special ritual mother shaves the girls' heads and dresses them in clothes, their waist with beads, some on their knees. The girls are paraded through the community as initiates to showcase them, Dipo Yo or Otofo Yo. In Kroboland, the chief priest gives the initiates a ritual bath and washes their feet with goat's blood. I'm sure it has been changed, not with goat's blood as we speak. Significance of the rites. The rites mark the transition of girls from childhood to adulthood and signify that they are of age to be married. I'm sure today, if we will go by that, it will mean that as soon as a lady or a girl is of age, will that right mean that she is of age if she's 12 or 8 years? I'm sure such things will be looked into. Marriage rights. The marriage is held amongst families. If the young man sees a young woman, he informs the parents, and the father sends to the father of the young woman to inform him of the interest of his son. When he agrees, the young man's father sends drink, clothes, money, and other gifts to the family. And the young woman, where amongst the young man intends to wed the young woman, the cloth will be 6 in number, with same number of scarves. The marriage is referred to as 6-cloth marriage, in which case the wife and children have greater say and share in the properties of the deceased. 6-cloth marriage is a peculiar marriage custom amongst Ghana people. I will want to visit this area where, for the fact that a man sees a woman in our culture and wants to marry and then proceed to go to the family. In this our era, when you meet a woman, you would have bought so many things, including phones and everything. She would have had 10 times all of this before the father is approached. Maybe we'll go back to visit these as Gans. Child outdooring naming ceremony. Among the Gandangwes, the outdooring of an infant is taken very seriously, as it is a rite by which the child is introduced to the larger family. Both of the child paternal and maternal parents and families play important roles. The two families sit across each other, called Nun Se, male side, and Yo Se, female side. Each appoints a linguist. Corn wine is used to pray for blessings for the infant child by representatives from both sides. The head of the paternal family has the prayer whilst pouring the corn wine, which prays amongst others for a long life for the parents and the child. For the child itself, who has come with black hair, but she will exit with white hair, meaning that you have come with almost nothing but a black hair, you should grow at least to have a gray hair. Calls on family members to show love and sympathy towards the child. Cautions it to be respectful to parents and all adults. It is given a name, and this time it is exchange spirit that's being used. Relatives then present contributed money towards his or her upkeep, and the ceremony comes to an end. Circumcision. The rite of circumcision is very important amongst Ghana in particular. A male child must be circumcised. An uncircumcised person is considered unclean in the Ghana culture, with all due respect. Though the rite is uncommon, the Ghana Dangbis have been foremost in observing it. Death. When the father dies amongst the Ghana, a wife has to go through widowhood rites. It is the peculiar rights of the wife to identify corpse by holding the face, having positively identified him. This is so because the Ghana believe that the wife is the only person who is conversant with the husband's name body better than all of us, perhaps not more than the mother. Some of the rites include sleeping alone in the room where the corpse was laid. I'm sure this is not done anymore. And sit resting her head on the hard object, not a pillow. The wife usually is prevented from accompanying mourners to the cemetery. Education. When the British formed the capital from Cape Coast to Accra, it became with social, educational, and other benefits. Electricity, water, amenities were taken for granted. Education was at the doorstep of every child. Kwame Nkrumah introduced the free compulsory education, primary education. With his secondary school project, secondary school education has become common. Many Gadangwis took advantage and attained first status in many of these fields. Gadangwi professionals who achieved status. May you permit me to name a few of these people who so that you will know where the Ghans stood some time past, until we recently will want to also bring that to play. Gadangwes produced many professionals, some of which achieved first status. Dr. Benjamin William Kotipapafio was the first trained physician for the Gold Coast. Dr. C. Reindorf, who was my great-grandfather, pioneer of infectious disease management, introduced the BST injection for years. He was also the Ganjase, and the title he held from 1944 to 1968. Notable among those people are Dr. Bruce, OBE, Dr. Ebenezer Nimoy Brown, Ghanaian dental surgeon, Dr. Ezekiel Kofi, English Alata, Ghana surgeon, Dr. Stephen Adu Ayi, Ghanaian surgeon, Kojo Odoi, and many, many more. We will not be able to finish if we want to celebrate all of these people or mention their name. We will mention just a little just to crap it up. ECRA crap that you know, and Kwatebio Mamon Korte became the first urologist. Parliamentary draftsmen, equally we want to mention just a few of our people who have played roles in such positions. William Fifi Hesse, properly called at L.W. Fifi Hesse, was the first Ghanaian African Rhodes Scholar. Professor Felix Konote Ahulu remains the pioneer research in sickle cell. Chris Chui Hesse, foremost cinematographer, filmmaker, and administrator. I'm sure this is in the field of TV3. Forgive me if I couldn't pronounce it properly. And there are lots of prominent Ghana people who we will cut short to make time. Conclusion. Let me make the point that for some time now, Gadangbe have been suffering from tyranny of the majority. Unfortunately, successive governments have neglected developing places outside the national capital, and as a result, forcing on indigents to flood Accra in large numbers. People who come to work in Accra decide to take the region. Their permanent homes include houses everywhere, including Ghana rural. In terms of population, we have been overwhelmed, and all our exploits have been pushed aside by sheer numbers. In the early days of independence, those non-indigents who came to Accra learned the Gadangwe languages. Unfortunately, not anymore. If we are overwhelmed, this is almost impossible. Today, many schools in the Gadangwe regions no longer teach Ga and Gadangwe languages primary schools. The GES also deliberately post Ga and Dangwe language graduates outside the Greater Accra region, whereby worsening their already precarious language teachers. We are having this problem because unfortunately we are unable to have teachers who will also help with educating our people in our language. We have played our part positively in all fields of endeavor from Gold Coast to Ghana. Out of the 6 members of the Big Six, 2, Akwaje and Obechebi Lamte, were Ghana people. Of the 3 ex-soldiers who laid down their lives in the fight for equal treatment, 2 Sergeant Ajete and Private Odate Lamte were Ghana people. The chiefs who organized a successful boycott of European goods was Osuman and Egan. The boycott of the crossroads shooting of the ex-serviceman acted as the catalyst which led to the independence of the Gold Coast. It was the Ghana Makola women, very industrious traders who embraced and supported Kwame Nkrumah to contest the heart of Accra in the Ashedu Keteke, now Ododo constituency, and have won many, which made him the leader of government business, eventually the Prime Minister of Ghana. It was Ghana man by name Tetekwashi who brought cocoa beans from Fernando Po, which is leading, and I'm grateful that I heard my brother say that he provides Ghana with 30% of its revenue. That was a Ghana man. Cash crops on which Ghana exports earnings hinge, and which have produced many wealthy cocoa farmers. And through the Cocoa Marketing Board Scholarship produced many Ghanaians, foreign trained professionals for Ghana. The Gadangwe people therefore deserve better. We are truly grateful that we'll be here to present this and honor this program to its sources. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Ni Teko Okai Reindorf, the first, representing the Manche, with all the others who came with him, the Stu Father, Saint Chen, and many others who joined. Thank you very much. A round of applause one more time for them. For that extensive history in Ga about the Ga state. Onushishi.
Few. Yes.
No fear.
Montomobo. Onushishi. JB Onushishi.
Men coming call.
Oh.
Mentishi.
I know you could do it. Men coming call.
Oh, the make what mentishi.
Sajum no men coming call. Men coming call. And I was the men coming call.
Mr. Manenke coming call.
It's the same thing.
Yes, it is.
Men coming
call.
We'll collect everything.
Don't push me that side.
Don't push me. I'll go myself.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll go myself.
I see.
Well, next we'll hear from Divine Owusu Ansa. He's the Director of Culture and Creative Arts, representing the Minister for Culture, Tourism and Creative Arts, who has been hardly hit by the tidal waves in the Ketu South area, Agaveji, Blakusu, Amutinu and others. So she couldn't be here. Abla Jifa Gomashi, MP for Ketu South. But Divine Owusu Ansa is qualified enough to represent. A round of applause for Mr. Divine Owusu Ansa, who speaks on behalf of the minister today. Where you are clapping as if your clapper has Ebola. Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MC Ose. Be qualified enough. Say Mejinemu Ama Honorable Ablagumashi. In fact, Honorable Ablagumashi, I was Rupa. I am a boss. I was an MP for Ketu South. Now, to say the kind of a minister for tourism, culture, and creative arts. It's in Pap 1 Warro and the Ashe Minemi. I me be brave. Mr. Baby Abedruno, Mepesemedane Ako Brofumo. Nitieku Kairin of the first representative of Gamanche, Nitieku True. Nime, Name, the Venerable Uncle Dave, Sir David Donto. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, esteemed traditional ladies, CEO and COO and management, and the hard-working staff of Media General, Madam Kafri Danku, the newly appointed Executive Secretary of the National Film Authority, who we're looking forward to work closely with. Esteemed guest sponsors, partners, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and joy to be here today to launch the Media Heritage Month, a remarkable initiative that reaffirms our collective commitment to promoting Ghanaian culture, creativity, and storytelling. For years, Ghana has been a hub of rich traditions, diverse cultures, and untapped creative potential. The Ghana Village, I'm told, is not just a space. It is a movement, a platform that will celebrate our heritage, empower our creative industries, and project Ghana onto the global stage. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the power of heritage to unite us, inspire us, and to propel us forward as a nation. We also see the strength, richness, and diversity in our cultural heritage as we get to explore and enjoy the different treasure trove of stories, traditions, customs, cuisines, and fashion that have been passed down through generations. Throughout this Heritage Month, we will be exploring the many facets of our cultural identity. On the 14th of March, a day set aside for our culture, we will delve into the history of our ancient kingdoms, our struggles for independence, and our modern day achievements. We'll celebrate our traditional music, dance, art, and cuisine, which have captivated the hearts of people around the world. We therefore invite you to join the Ministry of Tourism, Culture, and Creative Arts to celebrate the 2025 Ghana Culture Day. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's vision of building a thriving creative arts and tourism industry is aimed at rebranding Ghana's culture, tourism, and creative arts into a unique experience that makes Ghana a preferred tourism destination. It's about turning Ghana's breathtaking natural landscape, rich cultural heritage, and thriving hospitality industry into a robust investment hub. The media has a powerful role in shaping perceptions, preserving history, and driving national identity. In an era where digital platforms and global influences are reshaping content consumption, it is essential that we take ownership of our narratives. Through the Ghana Village, we have a golden opportunity to showcase authentic Ghanaian content, support indigenous talent, and build a sustainable creative industry. And that is exactly what we have observed today. To make this vision a success, we must all play our parts. Government, agencies, private sector players, cultural institutions, and individuals must collaborate to support this initiative. Let us invest in our artists, promote our cultural heritage, and ensure that Ghana's creative industry thrives in a competitive global landscape. We would like to work closely with Media General and other stakeholders to develop sustainable tourism initiatives that showcase our cultural heritage and create jobs for our people. As we officially launch the Media General Ghana Village today, let us embrace this as more than just an event. It is a legacy in the making, a commitment to nurturing Ghanaian excellence in media, arts, and culture. Together, we will tell our story. Together, we will build a vibrant creative industry, and together, we will make Ghana a cultural powerhouse. Thank you. May the Ghana Village thrive for generations to come.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mr. Divine Owusu-Ansah, Director of Culture and Creative Arts. Divine Owusu-Ansah, Director of Culture and Creative Arts. The title no Enitri. Amamre any Enije. Enije the arts send in account.
Na Enije happiness.
Enije can mean happiness and Enije yes.
Yeah. Entertainment enye yebedi agro.
Dabi.
Enye sir. Enye agrodi. Enye agrodi. Dabi. Agro
a play.
Enye entertainment.
Entertainment ne agro enye pe o.
Enye pe. Yembisa Uncle David Donto. Uncle David Donto wa hase. Agro ne de Onua ne de show.
Agro.
Uncle David, entertainment ya agro. I'm with the microphone neighbor.
Microphone. And entertainment ya then, Uncle David.
Entertainment ya hurisi.
Hurisi.
Applause. The thing seniors day inside though.
Yes, and I am a fake news.
Fake JP. Oh, that be. Let me say enyepe. Tina uni me rusi no. That be rusi de na me. Legend na kasa no. Dia kasa di enu.
Well, I would also like to acknowledge the presence of some of our queens.
I want him to say it in Chi.
Oh, you want him to say it?
Divine Owusu-Ansah.
Na Divine Owusu-Ansah can Chi.
That's so divine no. So
abonidin divine you can say
divine
in crash
in crash
divine and divine
encouragement.
Yes sir.
Yes, please go
yes
ahead.
we have some of our queens here with us today.
Yes.
As we celebrate Ghana Month. We know that there is one program on TV3 that if you want to know everything about our culture as a people from all the regions in this country,
right,
you can rely on GMB to learn about our food, our cultural heritage, our dance, our fashion, our stories, how we take care of our children, and everything in between. And GMB gives us that. Today we're joined by our Queen Titiaka. GMB 2024 is here. A round of applause for her. Her Royal Majesty Majesty, Her Royal Majesty. And she's also here with Makafui, representing the Volta region.
That's right.
Also here in all her elegance. Today, as we
Queen
mark
Safwa is also there.
the beginning of Ghana Month.
Once upon a time.
Yes. Queen
GMB.
Safwa. We don't see Queen Safwa. Queen Safwa, are you there? Give us a wave. Give us a royal wave.
So
there you have
Charlie,
it.
you know the thing, you only wear the crown for 1 year.
No,
and somebody comes to take it.
Yes, but once a GMB queen, always a queen.
Oh no, we are not contesting that. We only say that the crown,
the actual physical crown.
You wear it for 1 year.
Then you pass it on.
Then they do your going.
Are you shading someone?
Oh, I'm just informing
Titiaka
that time will come.
Okay.
We have begun 2025. Auditions will begin very, very soon. So put yourself up once the auditions come up.
We also have some representatives joining us from the central region. Etiapa is here. Etiapa is here.
Yeah.
Etiapa is here from the central region. I didn't see you there.
Etiapa.
There you are.
There you are.
Etiapa is here. Also, 2024. Our 2024 queens are here in style, and GMB is coming soon.
Yeah.
GMB is coming soon. So this is notice to all you out there who want to come display, show us your rich cultural heritage, and show us what your people are made of, and teach the rest of Ghana and the entire world that we have rich culture in Ghana.
Great. So now we'll do the official launch. We'll invite Mr. Nyama Fameye, who is the Chief Operating Officer of Media General. We'll also invite Ni Teko Okain, Reigned of the First. Also Uncle David Donto, Ghanaman himself. And then Mr. Divine Owusu Ansah to do us the honors. Officially launching Ghana Month. Ocho Krikri Nyon. Yeah, you can face it, you can see it. So grateful. Signora.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished viewers, invited guests, cherished viewers and listeners on radio, on my own behalf, on behalf of Media General, Onua TV, TV3, Onua FM, 3FM, and all our affiliates across the country, including those of you joining online, we would like, with great enthusiasm, to acknowledge and say that Ghana Month is today duly launched.
Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. I hear our version in Ghana is Choboy. Yeah. That one, you are sure?
Hip, hip, hip is Choboy.
Yes, you are sure when you say it anywhere in
Uncle
Ghana.
David.
Anywhere in Ghana.
You are the custodian of...
Choboy is actually English.
Oh.
It's cheer the boy, but they couldn't know how to say it. So it became Choboy.
But so this is good lesson. But wherever you say Choboy in Ghana, whether it's in the north or in the south, when you say Choboy, you are sure to get the response.
Understands.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Choboy! That's it.
Uncle David, the proper way to say it is what?
Cheer the boy.
Cheer the boy. So how do we cheer the girls? So Choboy.
Yeah.
Choboy. Ghana Month is duly launched.
Yes. Let's get some cultural performance, please. Thank you, sirs. Thank you, Mr. Nyama. Thank you, Ni. Teko Okain.
Uncle David has a word.
Yes. Hold on, please. Hold on. Shh. Hold on. Bamaya, we'll dance Bamaya. It's from my town. I know. Dave.
Mejina ha. Na mejina asasi ejina dui. One name. One epeyufu ha. One adofo a wonye beshi nya wo ha. Na wase she na fura Ghana. Zi na nom Ghana. To na saw Ghana. Kwasapia wo Ghana. Yi yen amanzi onye hurisi. Me ya jintum da bosumi ode henyimi. Be she Ghana nyiminyam ya shedin kran. Ya ka che ho de Ghana for aba.
Thank you very much. Papa. So let's hold on. I know you want to dance Bamaya. Hold on for me. It's from my town. Slow down. The chief is here. Bojidila. Bojidi. Right. Titiaka, let's hear from you, please.
Good afternoon.
ladies and gentlemen. In Gonja, we say entree. Nah. No, you respond awo.
I see.
Okay, so I'm saying it again. Entree. Awo. Okay, asankushun. Yes, so I'm Queen Titiaka, winner of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2024. And Ghana's Most Beautiful is one of the best programs in Ghana that teaches you a lot about your Ghanaian tradition and culture. And even as contestants, we get to learn a lot during this competition. And I would like to encourage everyone to wear Ghana, eat Ghana, just as we are all beautifully dressed here. And I'm sure we are all enjoying the sumptuous Ghanaian meals that we have here. And even the deco, everything is given, right? So please, I'll encourage all of us to promote our Ghanaian culture and also protect our environment as Ghanaians as well. Thank you so much. Asankushun.
Now the Bamaya dance, please. Thank you, sirs and madams. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for them. We'll invite Nana Kwijado to join us here, and we get to understand what the programming is going to be like on Onua TV and Onua FM.
Onua FM.
Can you hear?
Onua TV ni Onua FM.
Yes, it's here, Fred.
Yeah, Fred Ken.
Nana Kwijado.
Nana Kwijado. I'm an abba be catch there. Jumedi ebe koso e Onua TV ene Onua FM bosome we nyina.
Ah, okay. Hey Ken, Nana to what else to balance here na. Nana butre.
Opposition try ya banya butre.
Oh, Abiam Chen. What we need jeans ayo.
Opposition try ya bada butre.
But na sit. Na you dey try en Chen. O ka u to for wa u fia in fie no. Eh abutre. Ododio. Thank you. Akwe Gobo. Akwe. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. We're grateful. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. Don't worry, we'll pay your balance. Yeah. Ken, so what's going to happen on Onua TV?
Kachi.
Onua TV, Busumiwe. And then never cost. Good.
Medase Johnny, Nyamisha Obebre, and Minia Bema, Nana Osi Nana JB.
Yes.
Ojia
Hoho Nana JB.
Ojia Hoho Nana JB.
Me who's the about the office there?
Me didn't share more ham, I more drew, I more there. If he Onua Group, Onua TV, and I fay Onua FM so. And I made the break Ghana phone, I work Ghana Busumi mo. Senia Yenina Yenimno, Busumi way, Ghana Busumia. Yet to see Hose, ye the Babbe Dagana, Honyoma Bibriadi. Na Emono. So Onua TV any now ti Onua FM ube hu se ye Ghana nyom deda ye ka Ghana nsem deda but busumi we no ye to asi ho se ye be ye listen Ghana busumi ye be 100% Ghanaian music samre no ye be hye nyom ne free high life, classic high life, boga high life, the bedroom hip life.
But what's high life and so?
Nina high life be up so soon be free mubiano. Yebebo Onua FM so 95.1. It is out now radio mo. Out now car mo now tini radio na. But more than say what the better Onua 95.1 FM. If you are not pa, yedi jumedia to the and sempa, and I feel juma. If you any fear, Juma with Felicia say, and I feel if you any fear with Dr. Prekese, your Onua show base with Nana Kwame Jan, your G High Life show with Ohimai Champo Mina DJ Kobo. Send you my day, you know, I should shout to us, you bet Ghana for, and you might be brave for Ghana, you can't poetry. You can't folklore, you can't tourism, you Jumedi out in travel Thursdays. You Jumedi Association, you need indigenous CEOs, locally producing companies, CEOs, everything come away fini so. Enti 95.1 of Onua FM there, you join a man for Huntino, Sana Ghana Busumi Yasheno. Oba Onua TV so ye wo dwumedi a yato ne din abakosem
okay
abakosem ne dwumedi a ye de ba be kire Ghana hanom nnuane amamre ye kan heritage sites tourism sites
eno ne twi ye den je
heritage site
heritage no
Montraso na mewia na protection mama mo
insrahwe
yeah tourism
anti abako sem dwumedie no sa ene ahyehyɛ no na busumi ya mo nso no sɛ na CEO kan no or the free high life okay so can high life assembly from 1920 hono it be 1970 I will see bisa enso be so mo no
right
Busumi ye launch dwumedi ya to need the Band Masters.
Okay.
Now the Band Masters they a high life live band music reality show. Ye ba be done edition ko cry wo Onua TV so. Enti no na watch next week. Next week 15th March. Kumasi na watch be say we mu de dante na watch be 15th March. Kumasi McLean Hotel. Mo Kumasi nyina se mu nim live band bi na oni mo bi obo live banda. Bomodiana catch and say we share in McLean Hotel. No me kan because dwumedie no ya hye if you want 20th March you be auditions no e wa Accra TV3 premises higher and Tiatuni didn't say band masters. I the baby pushy Ghanaian music, the baby pushy live band music. I think so your classic Ghanaian movies are Busumi Ewo Onua TV so Bibi say I told you so. Genesis chapter X, Baby Thief, any senior who do be done the way back in the 70s and 80s no. Your baby Ewo Onua TV so. Your son Kwako Choco Trotro any bongo bar. I baby rerun Ewo Onua TV so. Intino Busumi way there. Your nyoma be brave at the marsh for Ewo Onua TV so and Onua FM so. Into your canning in Abu Maya Ghana Busumi way no. A beya de beya strong. Addition be brave so Ewo.
Yadasipa na Nakojuado. Mbom some palm na Nakojuado Yadasipa. Na
JB so be church bibi mo.
Aha JB.
Na muka ni na. Say.
Ose
Busumi way. Ye bibia eye Ghana niema. Ye betie nwuma ye Ghana.
Okay.
Enyum. Ye be kasa ye twi ye ne Ghana kasa nyina. Se Ghana kasa ye omu ahodo bebre. Ye omu ahodo bebre nti beto ye boase akeka ni na maako. Wodi a wo kan ga eye Ghana kasa. Me na ye de meto no. Oje ahoho na ya jebi. Onu sehwi. Anwaso manhene. Onsanso ye the president of the National House of Chiefs. Ono mo kasa hwi kasa timetimi ni eka o hwi kasa fanti kasa wo ho ene kasa hudo bebre ni na no ye
wala wo ho
yes ye ni na be ka ni na wo ho
na me kai bi nka ho busumi we ya mun so no eye Friday bia no e wo village ha sei ye wo dey actually in the Friday bazaar enti no dia mu hu say ye dey nnuane ne local drinks aba ene no Friday bia wo busumi we mu no ye be ne kese pa anchi e be kese pa ni live band music any performances ahodo ye be di agro e na say ne Uncle David kan no o se e be di ehurusi aha enti e be gi ani e wo Ghana village
yeah that's a park
aha nyami show
OJ's Kitchen gobe papa OJ's Kitchen and almost the gobe abaha need a DB until my energy na ba gobe Uncle Dave I say di gobe ni bi gobe no Gary Nedria no OJ's Kitchen correct one pa until we're wrapping up. I want to say thank you to all our collaborators, to Nutifa Wala Nutipepe Wala. Aha, thank you. I want to say thank you to you. I want to say thank you to our decor people. Thank you to all our sponsors. We want to say thank you also to Event and Engineers Consult. We want to say thank you to them. We want to say thank you to APL. We want to say thank you to all our camera guys, the production guys. Thank you to Alaji Abu Isa Moni. Thank you to Mr. Nyama. Thank you to the chiefs representing the Gamanche, to Kivo Spices, to Bell Beverages. We're grateful as well. To GTP, who will be providing costume for us throughout the month. Uncle Dave, thank you very much indeed. To Mr. DWEN Nkrumah, we're grateful as well. And to everybody who collaborated and supported us, we are very, very grateful. The afternoon show is on with Anita Ekufo and then Godwin Nambo. They're going to be broadcasting here live, so you got to stay and watch and enjoy some more. So my name is Johnny Hughes. I've been here with JB. Yes. My name is Johnny Hughes. Zosim Lena.
Yes.
Yeah.
Echo Darko JB.
Okay.
Yes.
Representing
Okay.
And you are representing, you are from Ekrapeme. You are representing who?
Opposition tonight, Jeffrey Kodrado.
My name is Nana Kodrado.
Who is Nanado? Timatias. Your friend Nana Kwejo Ado. But who Nana Kwejo ni free my Nanado. Matias.
Osanso your short.
Ose. Who is Nanado? We'll see you some other time.
Thank you very much.
The afternoon show is on.